Hey, I'm back again from airport loop here in Sedona, mountain vortex. Did a hike loop, was much longer than I was expecting. And so interesting that the vortex, when I read about it, was emitting the masculine energy, and they said it's good for activating the masculine and supporting all kinds of different masculine traits like strength and confidence, determination, etc. It was interesting because as I came around the halfway point, the vortex is actually on the other side where you see the trees that are twisting. Like here I'm next to a juniper tree that's not twisted, which means the vortex is not here. Obviously it touches things for about a half a mile. But ironically, as I got to the tail end of it, I realized, because I didn't realize, that the airport's actually on top of the mountain, so they've fenced off, and I was like, what are those like high fences for, the barbed wire fences? But then as I came around the halfway, so many of the cactuses and the trees were all dead. I was like, well, what's the energy on this side of the mountain when there's no twisting, but a lot of the wildlife was really crackly and broken down. And as I was just kind of walking, I started to have all of this really interesting reflections about, recently having broken through some repressed energy of anger. And I was realizing that so much of my family life, mainly on my mom's side, but a lot on my dad's, there was a lot of repressed anger in my mom, repressed anger, fear of anger in my mom, a lot of repressed emotions in my stepfather, my two younger brothers that are from my stepfather, half brothers. They have a really hard time expressing themselves, and certainly I haven't experienced a lot of anger from them. Maybe there is, I don't know. But I guess the reflection for me was like getting in touch with the masculine and strength, and recently having such a massive Kundalini awakening and able to get in touch with a lot of my own repressed anger and in touch with my creative source, which is really exploding right now due to purging a lot of energy and things that I've sponged onto and collected and tucked away way down deep inside most of my life. So here I am hiking, and I started to kind of chant, not mine, it's not my anger. So much of the anger that I've picked up being an empath has been other people's anger that they weren't able to express, and I could feel it, right? Like the passive aggressivity of my mother, and a lot of the anger of my father that he definitely expressed, the bullying and anger of my stepmother. I mean, trust me, I love all these human beings, and I'm just broadening my awareness of how being an empath and a sponge and someone that came into this world feeling like I needed to take on the pains and angers of other people and give them love, I learned how to isolate and tuck away as well as express it through creativity. But anyway, this mountain has gotten me in touch with my inner strength, which is really tucked into my first and second chakra. And the first and second chakra is really about survival, about identity, creativity, our sexual energy, which is obviously really formulating at our younger years, and independence from other people's energy. So having been that I took on a lot of other people's energy, I'm now on this awesome intuitive trip to grow my independence of not my physical self, but my independence of taking on other people's energy and saying it's not mine. So as I walked, I was feeling my hands throbbing, and I started to just kind of flow with my hands. Yes, I'm near an airport. up at the top of this mountain, so sorry. I was getting flashes of Close Encounters of the Third Kind, that they've trapped off the top of the mountain, and there's air traffic going up there. What's up there? Oh, duh, Laura, it's an airport. Anyway, not mine. So I started chanting, not mine. And it became not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. And I was doing it with all different sounds, really deep, really loud, and then kind of started hissing and growling and murmuring. And it was very liberating. And as I did it, I was kind of just feeling this purge of all of the energy that I've collected and stored of other people's. That's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine. So that's the wisdom that I got from this masculine vortex of a mountain called Airport Loop that I'm still not done with. It's freaking hot out here, and my 2 liters of backpack water is getting kind of low, and I'm pretty red in the face. So I thought I'd just stop and share with you my reflection under a juniper tree. Hi there, juniper tree. So much wisdom there if we take the time to listen. I mean, really listen. No music in our ears, no network on our phones, no conversations with other people, but just listening and focusing our attention on the present moment. And the present moment is bringing me a lot of beauty, of inner wisdom, and of saying, hey, it's not mine, man. It's not my energy. Don't want it anymore. Finding my strength, finding my own inner wisdom, finding my motivation and determination to let go what does not serve me in the highest, not to keep churning it around in my mind and think about the things that did or didn't happen, or coulda, woulda, shoulda been different. No, that's the past. And the present and the past don't really know any difference in your brain, as well as the future. So if I can align myself with the highest vibration and say, none of that is mine, then I can really hone into what is mine. And what is mine is freaking awesome. So here I am, Laura Helena, courageous Laura, digging deep into the masculine energy on the top of this hill from Sedona, and harmonizing to one. Harmonizing with me, myself, and I, and all that the universe has in store for me, and always has. I just had to go through all these wonderful hiccups to get to right now. And there surely will be more. So, with all that, I leave you. Drink some more water and truck on. All right, guys. Peace, love, and harmony.